Hi everybody, I'm Nathan Ronen, CFA. I want to talk to you about the November 2022 CFA Level 1 results. Before I do, if you like what you hear and you want to continue to hear more updates from me, please press the subscribe and the notifications button so that you can be aware of any of these developments as they occur. 36% pass rate. Wow, how do you interpret that? Well, first of all, for many people, that was not a pleasant surprise. And I can understand that. Nobody likes to study for an exam and then not pass it. Totally understand that. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the numbers, okay? Because there's a lot of information and actually disinformation or misinformation that's out there about that pass rate. First of all, if you did pass the Level 1 exam in November 2022, in other words, you're part of that 36% pass rate, congratulations to you. I really hope that you're now going to proceed on to the Level 2 exam for 2023 and that you're not going to follow the same strategy or the same study practice that you did for Level 1 to try to pass Level 2. If you don't know why or you're planning to do that, you better speak to me because I want to help you get through Level 2. Don't want to see you get stuck at Level 2 using a Level 1 strategy. For those people that were not fortunate enough to pass the Level 1 exam in November 2022, you don't need to throw in the towel. You don't need to look for a conspiracy here. You don't need to look for a particular idea of why it was 36% and not 45%. Just accept it as it is. There's no conspiracy here, ladies and gentlemen. There's no grand strategy on the part of the CFA Institute to manage the pass rates. I've said that for years. It really is what it is. Okay. Now, I also want to mention to you, and I don't mean to make you feel bad here, but I want to put this into perspective, okay? Actually, the pass rate is even lower than 36% because the 36% pass rate that you're seeing is really just based on those people that actually showed up and sat for the exam. There's a lot of people who actually sign up for an exam and they don't show up, or they give up, or they get sick, or they don't, for whatever reason, they don't show up to the exam. That is not included in that pass rate. If that were included in the pass rate as a fail because they didn't take the exam, they obviously didn't pass it, then the pass rate would have been in November 2022, much less than 36%. It would have probably been around 29 or 30%. So the overwhelming majority of the people who actually took the Level 1 exam or even registered for the Level 1 exam in November 2022 didn't pass. That should be a red flag to you that just going about reading prep books or just doing a couple of mock exams or even just reading the CFA books themselves is not really a strategy. That's expected of people to do to at least be able to understand the material, okay? You need to understand that to pass the Level 1 exam, and this is where I want to help you out, you really have to have a strategy. If it was just that easy, that you just sit down, read the books or read the prep books or just do a couple of mock exams, then everybody would be passing the exam. The CFA Institute, as I just said a few moments ago, is not managing the pass rate. They're not trying to lower it. They're not trying to raise it. It's usually anywhere between 35% to 45%. So in a good year, it's about 45%. In a low year, it's about 35%. It's even gone down recently as low as 22 or 25%. So you got to do everything you can to pass that exam and use the resources that are at your tip. The big resource I always recommend is what the CFA Institute is already providing you, but that's not always going to be just enough to pass. So I'd like you to think about this. What can I do next time around that I did differently, okay, that I will do differently in order to pass the exam? Because using the same strategy, using the same approach when it already failed, if you're expecting a different result on the second time around, that's basically the definition of insanity as proposed by Einstein. Doing the same technique over and over again, expecting a different result. That shouldn't happen. So I'm actually very happy to help you as I've helped thousands of people over the 26 years that I've been teaching Level 1 to get through this. Not by just reading, not by just watching videos, and not by just doing mock exams, but by having a real strategy that puts everything together. And the key word I'm going to focus on here is integration. I'm going to teach you how to integrate the concepts, the formulas, the material that's presented in the CFA curriculum so that you can successfully apply it to CFA type questions and to the CFA questions that appear on your real exam. And you'll not only learn the material with me, you'll actually retain it. You'll be minimizing totally the amount of memorization you're doing, and you will retain that information for level 2 and level 3. Because level 1 is only part of the game to get the charter. You still got to pass level 2 and level 3. So again, with that 36% pass rate, yes, it's low. Yes, there's something you can do about it. I wouldn't give up. I would target the August or November exam, maybe even the May exam if you feel you can be ready for it. But come to me. Let's work together. Let's get you through it in May. Let's get you through it in August or in November. And I guarantee you'll see a very different result working with me, because you won't be doing the same thing twice, and you'll see everything come together. So that's my little message to you. Again, don't quit. When the going gets tough, the tough don't quit. Okay? You got to keep trying if it's a goal that you really want to achieve, and I want to help you get it. Have a great day. Think about it and reach out to me on chalkandboard.org, or you could just give me a call. My phone number is on the website as well. All the best to you.